So the first thing you're going to want to do is set up, make sure that you protect your surfaces. Then you're going to need some fabric dye. I'm using Ritz Purple, and I'm going to just set that down. I'm also going to be using some salt. You can use any salt. This is just sea salt that I had at home. And you're also going to need a bucket so that you can fill it up with warm water. You're also going to need your pillowcases. I'm using simple white ones from like eBay, and I'm also getting a spatula so that we can mix everything together. So we're just going to start with pouring a generous amount of warm water in there, and then you're going to take about a cup of salt. The salt is just to help the fabric dye, sorry about that, and you're going to pour a little bit of that. As you can see, I kind of eyeballed it. I'm also going to mix it together with my spatula just so that way it's all salty. Then I'm taking my fabric dye and I'm just going to pour, not the whole container, most people would pour the whole thing, but since I'm only using it for 2 or 3 covers for my pillows, I don't want to waste the whole thing. So just pour a generous amount, but you don't want to waste the whole thing.
You don't know you're beautiful, that's what makes you beautiful.
So I'm going to fold my pillowcase into 3 sections, so that way it fits into our little container. If you have a larger container, you don't have to fold it into 3, but I also found it was a lot easier for me to manage it as well. And as you can see here, I'm going to start by dipping the first part in, and I'm going to let the first section of what I want to be the darkest set for about 15-20 minutes. You can leave it up to 40 minutes. It just depends on you. So I'm going to leave mine for about 20-25 minutes. Now I'm actually going to lower it a little bit more because the bottom part has gotten as dark as I wanted to. So just taking my spatula, I'm going to push it down a little bit more, about 1 inch or 2 more, just so that way it looks a little bit more faded. So that's what you're going to do, and you're just going to let that set for another 20-15 minutes. I would say 10 minutes. Let's do 10 minutes. Now you're going to take out your entire thing, and then you're going to dip it really fast. This is going to be pretty much the lightest part of your entire ombre pillow. As you can see, I'm dipping mine, and I literally just dipped it for a second, and you can already see the gradient effect. So here I'm also going to rinse out most of the product that's in there. So just rinse out all that, get all the color out, and then once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to set it to the side. So make sure you do that to both of your pillowcases or whatever you're doing. You want to make sure you rinse out most of the color there. And as you can see, we already have an ombre fun tie-dye effect. Now I'm going to wash mine. I washed mine in the bathroom. You can throw it in the washer, but I feel like it's a waste to throw them in the washer for like 2 pillowcases.
Your hair takes me overwhelmed, but when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell.
Then all I would do is just hang them out to dry. As you can see, I hung mine outside, and that's pretty much it, guys. It's really simple. You can see the fun tie-dye effect on it, and once they've dried, just take them down and switch out your pillowcases, and in the next clip you guys are going to see how different and fun it looks in your room. Look how boring that is, guys. Boring. And then with a snap of fingers, look, bam. Look how cute that looks. I love it.
Beautiful.